All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello, hello. All right, we have 3 people watching. Somebody let me know if you can hear me okay. I hope the connection is okay. Huh, maybe not. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Somebody let me know. Well, if you can hear me, hi Ken, hi JD. How you guys doing? Hey Deb. I couldn't figure out how to make you a moderator. Um, I'll figure it out eventually. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Gordon. Audio is good. All right. Welcome to my live, you guys. Don't mind the mess in the background. I'm in the middle of doing laundry for the bedding, and it's a mess in here right now. So, yeah. Oh, Deb is saying click the 3 buttons to the right of my name. I don't want to mess up the live. Hey, Dutchman. Hey, it was so cool meeting you in Quartzsite, Dutchman. It's nice to put a face to the name. So I'm glad you came out to Sarah's meetup. That was pretty cool. But yeah, Deb, I'll figure it out. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'll figure it out eventually. You'll have to uh, talk to me over the phone about it. Anyway, you guys, I am back at home base here in Northern Arizona. And yeah, I really didn't want to come back because every time I do, it's about spending money, fixing things, going to medical appointments, all that good stuff. But I mainly wanted to get a live going for some of my new subscribers. Maybe if they had some questions for me, I wanted to be here to answer. Hang on, I need to switch my glasses. These are so scratched. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, a little bit. I hit the like button. Thanks, Dutchman. So, yeah, I was saying I wanted to get on here to thank my new subscribers that are here and, of course, my old subscribers that have been watching for a couple years now. I really appreciate you guys. You know, with these lives, I don't know where to look. Do I look here? Do I look there? Whatever. Anyway, I'm back at home base. I survived Quartzsite, and it was a lot of fun. I was on the road for, God, the last 4 months, and, um, you know, it was a great time. I got to meet some new people, went to a lot of meetups in Quartzsite. Look at the camera dot. Oh, okay. That's weird. So I went to a lot of meetups and got to volunteer at the RTR, which was really cool. Got to meet some of my subscribers there, and I will definitely, God willing, I'll be doing it again next year. Probably the same job. I want to be handing out cold weather gear again. I really love being there to help out the people who really need it, and just to say hi to people that come and check things out and listen to the seminars. Hi, Margot. Glad you're here. And I also wanted to have this live to kind of answer some questions that I've been getting, which some of them are kind of funny, but yeah. And these are a good time, and I get to interact with you guys. Deb says, I'd like to volunteer, but can't stay all week. I know. Yeah, it sucks. You know, people have their lives aside from Quartzsite. And even if you came out for like a weekend, maybe next year you can come volunteer with me. It's really not bad at all. I think my shift, I volunteered 3 days at the, or 2 days at the women's RTR, and then 2 days at the co-ed RTR. So I think my shifts for both times were 12 to 4. But unfortunately, the weather was crazy. With 2 days, we had so much wind, and they had to kind of cut the events early because the wind, nobody could enjoy it. It was cold. The wind was blowing everything around, and it just made it miserable. So I ended up working like 2 or 3 hours on most days. But anyway, it was still fun. Got to meet some cool people, and I hope to do it again next year. So yeah, so I went to some meetups. I went way down south to Arizona, which is a really cool town. And Ajo, that whole area was just awesome. I went down to the Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument and camped out there for about a week, and that was a lot of fun. Really beautiful scenery. Did some hiking there. I have a video coming out about it here in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Um, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody surviving this winter, which seems like it's been a heat wave? It's winter. It went by so quick, didn't it? Feel like we're jumping from winter right into summer. I don't know if I'm ready for another summer. It's going to be brutal. It's been a strange winter, not very cold. Yeah, it's been weird, Deb. So where's it? Margot, where are you tuning in from? You can give me a general area. Just curious, what's the weather doing in your area? So yeah, I mentioned, I have my little card of notes here. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking down at. Oh, that's right, San Antonio. Is it hot already? Ugh. Yeah, Texas gets hot. But Texas is fun. I like Texas. And San Antonio is beautiful. Gordon Brooks says it was brutal cold in Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. Gordon, are you in Oklahoma? Yeah, it gets windy and cold over there. Dutchman says he's doing great, going to head back to California, Huntington Beach, to see my daughter and grandkids. Okay, cool. Huntington Beach is always nice. The weather's good there. Safe travels on that trip. So yeah, I had to come home because, oh gosh, it's been about 3 years now. I've had some implants I've been working on, 3 of them. My molars, I lost 3 molars 3 years ago, and it's taken this long to get them replaced. So I couldn't miss this appointment. After Quartzsite, I went and spent some time with Mom and then came back to make it to those appointments. Hang on, my phone's looking like it wants to fall over. And so yeah, so I finally got them put in. The work is all done. They feel good. I feel like I can bite normally again without biting on my tongue, which I was doing a lot. Hi, Stella from SoCal. How you doing? Hey, Jennifer. Hi from Illinois. Ooh, beautiful day here. It's got to be cold though. Jennifer's saying she hopes to be in my neck of the woods next fall. Right on. Keep in touch. Maybe we can meet up in camp. Illinois, by the way, is beautiful. My best friend is in Kentucky, so I went on a road trip a couple years ago, met her in Kentucky, and then we went camping in Illinois. Beautiful place. Richard Eakins, very windy here in Imperial Dam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been windy everywhere. Thanks for tuning in, Richard. So yeah, what else did I come home for? Every time I come home, I think, why did I come home? And as soon as I get home, I just want to leave again. Stella says, just got my coolant flush to the right one. Had noticed from Ford to change it from the orange to the yellow. Oh, okay. 50s here, windy though. Okay, 50s isn't bad. I can do the 50s. Hey, Lindy. So good to see you on here. Lindy, you guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Lindy on my channel, go check it out. It's doing very well. Everybody loves your story, Lindy. You have a good one. I miss you. So yeah, what else is going on here? I came back for dental work. I came back because it's time to... Hi, Terry. Oh, thank you. I came back to... Oh, I came back to a dead battery in my car, which I can't really be surprised. Look, my car is a 2015. I haven't gotten rid of it because it's paid for, and why get rid of it if it's still running okay? So the battery is the battery that came with the car when I first bought it. So that's been what, 11 years practically since I've had this car. And it got down to 14 degrees here at home base, and the car didn't run for 4 months. So I'm not surprised that it was dead. So called my insurance, got somebody to come and jump it, and the next day he said I needed a new battery, and I figured that. Next day I had him... Oh, sorry. So the next day, I asked him if he could just come and replace the battery for me, because I actually called the dealership and they wanted to charge me to replace the battery and for the new battery almost $800. Come on. So I asked this guy who came out that my insurance sent out, asked him if he could do it, and he saved me like $300 or $400. So thank you to High Desert Towing for coming out and replacing my battery. It saved me a lot. So hopefully that'll last another 10 years, but I don't know. I'd really like to I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee right now, and eventually I would like to downsize to a smaller, like a Jeep Wrangler, in case I decide to start towing something in the back of my RV. But I'm not sure about that yet. You know, I want to run my car down until it's, just dying. Once it gets to that point, and I take care of my stuff, so if it's going to be doing good, I'm just going to keep on. Is it a towable? Yeah, I think my Grand Cherokee is a towable. I just don't know. Hey, Seahorse Vista. Good to see you on here. I just don't know if I want to tow that much car. I just want a little hoopty to get around with when I'm out and about. So we'll see. I'll figure it out in this next year. See what I'm going to do. Hey, Seahorse Vista, how's the weather where you are? Is it cold? So yeah, so I came home to a dead battery. Jennifer says, I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee also. I don't plan on bringing it with me when I come out that way. I do have an e-bike though. Yeah, I thought about an e-bike. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about e-bikes. If I get an e-bike, I want the trike. I like the ones with the baskets in the front or in the back. Because you want to be able to ride into town and take care of, chores if you have to. But I also like good old-fashioned, like the Schwinn beach cruisers. I used to love my beach cruiser when I was little. I had a blue one. It was pretty cool. So I don't know. We'll see. No, we got blue sky for a few days. Well, right on, Seahorse Vista. So yeah, so what else is going on? Oh my gosh. So I have a P.O. box, and I really thought they were gonna chew me out when I came home because I was gone 4 months. And when I put the card in my box, I just said that, I was leaving on this day, and I never put a return date. And normally it's supposed to be like a 30-day window that they'll hold your mail. Yeah, well, I had a lot of junk mail when I came back. I had a whole box. And when I went to go pick it up, I told the lady, I said, look, I'm sorry, but picking up my mail for this box number, it's going to be a lot. And, they were cool. That's why I love this town where I am. They're just so easygoing. It's laid back, no big deal. So I got lucky there. But in the future, ooh, Southern California, 80 degrees. That's nice, but it's wintertime. It kind of scares me, Terry. I mean, it's going to be another hot summer. If it's in the 80s now, what's it going to be a couple of months from now? Let me take a drink. It's just water. I was going to make a margarita, but I need water. So yeah, the post office was cool about everything. And it worked out. So what else is happening? My hair. So when I'm on the road, I usually have it in a hat, keep it in braids or a ponytail. It's just easier to keep it clean when I'm out on the road because I usually just wash it every couple of days. But you guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see it. That's gray coming in. A whole lot of wisdom. And I don't know if you can tell, but I have pretty long hair. It's a lot to maintain. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to chop it off, start letting the gray grow in, and I don't know. I mean, this is just a lot to maintain and a lot of money that I would rather be saving for other things. So we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see if I can handle letting all that stuff grow in. I don't know. Okay, so I had a few questions from subscribers that I thought I would answer today. Kind of funny ones. One was, am I rich? I wish, but no, I'm not. If I was rich, I'd be on a yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean, soaking up the sun, not sitting here in my RV on YouTube. But anyway, I thought that was funny. Wish I was rich. It's 70s in Barstool. That's a nice day, Deb. I hope you get to feeling better soon so you can enjoy the good weather. We are roasting at 60 here. Ugh, that's not bad. Actually, I prefer the 60s. I like 60s during the day and 30s, 40s at night. I feel like that's perfect sleeping weather so you can cuddle up and be cozy. Dutchman says, I was hiking in Payson and had a dead battery. Oh, no cell service. Jumpstart didn't work. The camp host put me up for the night and took me to Walmart to get a new battery. They even fed me. Wow, that was a really good camp host. That was really nice of them. Glad you made it out okay from there, Dutchman. Ah, thanks, Richard. Yeah, I've always had, and I'm so grateful, long, thick hair, but it really is a lot to maintain. Look, you can see the gray coming through. Ooh. Yeah, but it's getting too expensive. It's a lot, you know. This kind of leads me to the other thing I've been wanting to talk about. I'm still looking for property. I would really like to find a piece of property where I just want to put a tiny home on there. I don't need a lot. Deb says I'm not ready to let my gray grow out. Yeah, it's going to be a process, that's for sure. So I want to find a piece of property where I can put a tiny home and also have room for other friends and travelers to come camp with me. Kind of like what are they called? I want to turn it into like a hip camp situation. And so I can have somebody to, share my campfires with when I'm at home base. So we'll see. So the money that I'm spending on my hair, I can be saving for property. So we'll see how that goes. What else is going on? Oh, here's another story. Bill, if you're watching, I met another traveler this winter, a couple weeks ago. Bill, really nice guy. And I happen to be, sometimes I wear Harley-Davidson t-shirts. And he was asking me if I ride, and no, I don't. But since my 20s, I started collecting Harley-Davidson shirts. everywhere I went, I would get a Harley-Davidson shirt, because I used to always tell myself that when I retire, or I get the chance to retire, I want to either, one, get a Harley to travel my country, or an RV. So now I have all these Harley t-shirts of places I've been and no Harley to ride, and an RV to travel in. So I'm happy with my decision. I've really enjoyed having my RV, and I may still get a Harley one day. I don't know. So I'm going to save all my t-shirts, but I just, I had forgotten that story about myself, and it was nice to, I guess, be reminded of that dream that I had at one time, and that part of my dreams are coming true to do this lifestyle. So that was pretty cool. So thanks, Bill, for reminding me about that. Okay, so what else? Oh, so Deb, I don't know how you feel about this, or for any of you guys that are content creators out there, or YouTubers as well. How do you feel when people, and it's so obvious, when people steal your content or steal your ideas and talk about something you just talked about? Should you just take it as a compliment? I don't know. But it's funny, and I'm not going to mention any names of other channels out there, that not too long after I posted one thing, I saw a whole other channel talking about the same thing, and pretty much in the same style that I had just talked about. But Deb says everyone is different. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Yeah, I know. And it's really not that big of a deal. I just thought I'd, mention that. Oh, and also on this live, I wanted to give a big shout out to Wandering Gypsy, my friend Sarah, who, wait, Stella says, I heard this from another channel. People are stealing content. Yeah, they do it all the time. I guess I'll just take it as a compliment that they like my content and they're going to use it for theirs as well. Whatever. I guess there's enough of us to go around and watch YouTube. But I wanted to give a shout out to Sarah from Wandering Gypsy. I really appreciate how every time I'm around to help her out with her events, that she gives a shout out to the people helping her and to our channels. It's so nice of her. And as my channel continues to grow, I want to do the same for other content creators by giving them shout outs and by helping their channels grow. Every little bit helps. So Sarah, if you're here, probably not, but I know you're busy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, Sarah is just so awesome and caring. Yeah, she really is, Dutchman. Yes, Terry. She is very awesome to the community. And I love her for that. And, people like her, when she has the events that come up and I offer to help, it's a good time, and why not? It's fun to get out and meet different people and go to these different events. It's cool. So that brings me to my other thing I wanted to talk about. You know what they say all the time? They say, be careful what you pray for, be careful what you ask for. For the last 2 years, I've really been praying hard for the chance to build my community on the road and to meet new people that are in this lifestyle, the RV and traveling lifestyle. For those of you who didn't know, I'm the youngest of 4, and I have lost all my siblings in the last 10-15 years. So I've also lost my father, and all I have now is my mom, and it's my mom and I. And so I've been really praying that, you know, and God forbid I lose her anytime soon, but if I outlive her, I'm on my own. I mean, yes, I have cousins out there that have reached out to tell me I'm not on my own, but they're busy with their lives, and I'm talking about my immediate family. And so when I say be careful what you ask for and pray for, I mean it, because I have been meeting so many cool people on the road this past winter. I have really made connections. Thank you, Sarita G. Thank you. Um, I have made connections that I know I'm going to have for a long time, and that means a lot to me. When I meet somebody and I make a connection with somebody, I put everything I have to maintain that relationship. And, it's so awesome to be out here and meet like-minded people that I can travel with. And I don't have to be with them, all season or whatever, all the time. But it's nice to know that somebody out there is around to talk to meet up with, to watch a sunset with, camp with, watch a campfire, whatever. So yeah, so I'm happy for that my community is growing, and I'm really grateful. Thank you, Seahorse Vista. It is tough losing loved ones, for sure. Thank you, Dutchman. Yeah, it's tough, and these last 5, 6 years, I know people have had so much loss left and right. It's been tough. But I'm trying to be proactive about making new connections out there and meeting like-minded people to what I'm calling is building uh my road family. My traveling family. So, it's pretty cool. Terry says, as a caretaker for my wife that had heart surgery 4 years ago, I appreciate you and others that let me see the world. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Terry. Yeah, and oh, I'm sorry, Deb. Yeah, well, you know what? You have friends though. And I'm glad we met, Deb, because um, we do what we can to help each other out. That's what it's all about. And yeah. So, Terry, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that brings me to another thing I wanted to talk about. Thanks, Deb. We did, actually. We did hit it off right away. It's been fun. I wanted to talk about my content. So I know some people like to see travel videos, and a lot of people are liking the videos that I'm doing of interviews of other people. I really love interviewing the different travelers out there that travel in different style rigs. Um, I think it's good to help the people out there that are considering this lifestyle, um, to see that there's so many different ways of doing it. And it really comes down to what works for you. So I like to interview people in different situations to help out other people out there that are considering this lifestyle. So I'm going to keep on making videos about where I go, my travels, and just try to show you different scenery. But I'm also going to continue to show the interviews as well. Yeah, Dutchman, the interviews are good. Interaction with others, for sure. And I love hearing people's stories. Everybody has a story. And, just when you think you've got it so bad, you listen to somebody else's story and you realize you don't have it so bad after all. So, yeah, I love hearing people's stories and, hoping that it's going to help others. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about dogs. I miss having a dog. I had a Jack Russell for many years. She was crazy, but I loved her. Her name was Moxie, and she was such a smart dog, such good companionship. But man, they're expensive. They are, you have to buy their food, they have their medical bill. It's like having a kid. So I really miss having a dog though, and having that companionship. I see all these other channels when they're recording their dogs and putting them on their videos, and um yeah, I really miss having a dog. So we'll see. I think if I went full time on the road, I would. Hi, Jane from Cornville. Where's Cornville again? Is that Arizona or California? I forget. Anyway, I really do miss having a dog. They all have such different personalities. And, oh, I was going to say, if I decide to go full time, I would definitely get a pup. But for now, that's my dog back there. The one, that's Otto. He's sitting on all my bedding. My sister gave me that stuffed animal when I moved back to California after I'd been gone for years in the military. So when I came home, she gave me that dog. I thought it was so cute. Jane says we met in Cottonwood. Oh my gosh. My memory is horrible. I'll remember. It'll take me a minute. Cottonwood. That's bad. Oh, so another question I was asked is if I am... Hi, Debbie M. I saw you in a video with Wandering Gypsy, first time viewer. Oh, well, welcome, Debbie. Thanks for coming into the live. It was brief at a gas. Oh, okay. At a gas station. Huh. Well, welcome. Either way, welcome to the live. Welcome to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking this live. Really helps out. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm still trying to remember, Jane. We met at a gas station. What else? That's bad. I don't remember. What was I talking about? Dogs. I miss having dogs. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, yeah. So another viewer was asking if I was full-time on the road. I am not yet. I do have a home base. I would say I am more full-time than part-time. I mainly come home to take care of medical appointments and just things in life that need to be taken care of, check my mail, things like that. And then I go back out on the road. So like right now, I think I'll be home for 3 weeks, and then I'm heading out again for a couple of weeks. And I'm not really sure what I've got going on this summer. Last year I had it a lot more planned out, but this year I'm kind of playing it by ear, just seeing how things go. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Richard, thank you for helping me with my little buddy. I hope our paths crossed next year. Your little buddy? Well, little buddy. I'm confused. What are you talking about, Richard Eakins? Randy 348, you got that right. Hi, Randy. So yeah, so I'm not quite full-time. I think I will always have a home base, just not this one. It's kind of temporary, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Painting. I mentioned in one of my videos a while back that I wanted to start painting again. and I do. And I'm going to make a video about it when I do it. But this past winter, I set up with one of my buddies out in the desert. We just here and decided to start painting. And she's an art team. I love you and I love your advice. But Timex let me down, but I'm here now. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Good to see you. So my friend Judy, she's an art teacher. I love you, Judy. I miss you. We started painting one day and she was laughing because my paints, I had acrylic paints and they were so dried up. Like, I've had these paints for years and some of them hadn't even been opened, but acrylic paint should be smooth and glide easily. These paints were like chunky, not good. So stay tuned for the whole painting series of my videos. I need to buy new paint. And I probably will stick to acrylics. I like painting with everything, but I will stick with acrylics and watercolors. I feel like those are easier to use out here on the road. So I am still planning on making videos and showing you my artwork because I really want to get back into that whole creative side of myself. So stay tuned. Your little dog Bear, Richard Eakins, I don't know what you're talking about. Bear, what did I do to help out? I don't remember. So what else did I want to talk about today? I already mentioned that I'm still looking for land, trying to save money so I can kind of build a community property for fellow travelers like you guys to come out and camp with me and enjoy a campfire. Jay Barrett's asking, do you paint landscape or people? Do you sell them? What I like to paint is, so what I've always done is when I go hiking, I like to take pictures of flowers and um, vegetation that I see out on my hikes. And then I like to paint that. Preferably flowers because I like bright colors. Um, and normally, hi Cindy. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you caught the live. Yay. Hey, it was so nice seeing you in Quartzsite this season. It only took us a few tries to make that happen, but I'm glad we finally caught up. Good to see you here. So yeah, normally I'm used to making very large canvases. So now I have to learn to downsize on my artwork, which I will. I'm probably going to do stationery, paint stationery, or small objects. And really, it's to hand out to my friends. And I might come up with some pieces to try to sell next year in Quartzsite. It is how I made my money as a young kid. I was never the traditional babysitter or had the traditional job working at McDonald's or anything like that. Nothing against that. My thing was to make paintings and sell my artwork, and I used to make pretty good money as a teenager doing that. So I want to get back into it for sure. Dutchman says, when I go back to California, I sign up in USPS to hold my mail online until I come home. You can only do so far a month. Also, I have it take an image of my, yeah, I've heard of that service, Dutchman. And yeah, I have to look into that because there's going to be times where I'm out on the road more than 4 months, and sometimes I just don't want to come home. You know, if I meet people and get invited to go to different events or different uh, go in different directions, and I don't always want to come home. So yeah, I have to figure that out. Jay Barrett, I'm your friend, I accept. Right on, thank you. Richard, we were at Quartzsite. My dog had just... Oh gosh, Rick. Oh, is it Richard Eakins? Is that you, Rick? I knew you as Rick. Yeah, I remember you. I just didn't know you as Richard. Where are you, Richard? You know, we kind of, after the RTR, kind of lost touch. But I hope you're doing okay, and I'm glad you're here. It was so nice meeting you there again, and I know we had met, if this is you, we met back in Tacoma as well, so yeah, I hope you're well, and I'm glad you're here, Rick, if that's you. Dutchman, it's free to do so as well, you choose. Oh, okay, good to know, Dutchman. Yeah, Deb's asking, were you the Richard hanging out with Zepp? Bye, Seahorse Vista. I know, I understand if you're at work. Hey, be safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned to the videos. There's some cool ones coming out here in a couple weeks. But take care. So yeah, what else? My artwork, I'm not gonna give up on that. Oh, hey, Sarah. Yeah, I miss you too. Yeah, I figured you were busy, and I don't know if you missed it, but I gave you a shout out. I wanted you to know, and I was telling everybody that I really appreciate you when I help you at your events, and everybody that helps you, that you always give us a shout out on your channel about our channel. So I really appreciate that about you, so thank you for that. And I have a blast helping you out, so it's never a chore. It's always a good time. Yes, it's me. I'm at Imperial Dam. Okay, Rick. Well, I'm glad to know now that that's you. Yeah, it was really nice meeting you. You're a really nice guy. And I'm glad to see you on here. So yeah, so what else? Another thing I wanted to address to one of my new subscribers. I know her from here at my home base, and I really thought this was touching, and this is why I'm doing this, and wanted to make a channel. Every time I see her, she says, I'm living her dream life. And that really touches my heart, because what I'm doing now, traveling around, seeing my country, and in an RV, it is something I've wanted to do for years, and I'm so fortunate that I can do it now. And for her to tell me that really encourages me to keep doing this, to inspire other people to live out their dreams as well. Life is too short to not. So when I see her, I always ask her, what's stopping you? You know, sometimes we have to make our dreams a priority. If it comes down to money, give up something else in your life so you can start saving to live your dream and travel, and, you know, maybe save some money for gas. We only have this one life, and we're not here for long. So if you have a dream out there, start reprioritizing your life to accomplish those dreams a little bit at a time. Because man, once you start doing that for yourself, it's pretty amazing. So, Lucy, if you're watching, I really hope you keep on taking steps to fulfill your dreams to live this lifestyle as well. Everybody's saying, hi, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's amazing. She has helped me so much with my channel. And, you know, every time I meet up with her, she's always, you know, giving me little pieces of advice to help out with the channel. So I really appreciate that. That's what I love about this community and the people that I'm meeting. Everybody is so helpful, and it's pretty cool. All right, we're at 40 minutes, guys. I know everybody's busy, but I just wanted to get on here and talk about those things. The biggest thing is that we're only here for a short time. live your dreams, do it now, because we're not here for long. And you don't want to leave this place having regrets or getting to a point that you can no longer do what you want to do. And yeah, so reprioritize and tell yourself that you deserve it, because you do. Did my screen freeze? Yeah, most definitely, Sarah. I think everybody got excited when you came on. So yeah, I think that's really it. So yeah, so stay tuned. Oh gosh, I'm getting Epstein files released alerts. Stupid news. That's another thing, you know, about coming back home. I come home and I get in front of the TV and I'm like, why did I come back? To see all this news about this and that. It's hard. I mean, I know I have to stay updated on what's going on, but sometimes it's just like they sensationalize so much and they try to fear monger people, you know, to think a certain way. And yeah, Deb, news is depressing. You know, I'll watch it to see, you know, any big storms that might be coming our way, or for, you know, some top headlines, but for the most part, I try to stay. In fact, I think I'm going to cancel my cable. It's just, it's like $98 a month. And I'd rather take that money and put it into like a Starlink for when I'm traveling, a mini Starlink. So I'll have better service when I'm out traveling around. Yeah, Randy says, amen. Dutchman says, I must confess, I'm not going to let my gray hair show like Deb said earlier. Yeah, but Dutchman, it's so much maintenance. Sarita G, yes. Starlink is well worth it. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I'm glad you're liking yours and it's working for you, Sarah. The big benefit about that is we can go further out to where other people can't go. Well, it's easier for you, Sarah, but not with me and my RV. Jennifer says, put the extra money in your home base fund. Yeah, true. There's a lot of bills I want to cancel and get rid of to start saving for the property that I'm wanting to find. Cancel cable and just watch YouTube or Netflix. Yeah, I hear you, Sarah. I know. I'm getting there. You know, I come home and I realize I don't need all this crap. They're just bills. And that's money that I could be putting back in the bank. Sarita says, I've not covered my silver for the last couple of years. Oh, man, I envy you. I'm getting there. See, it's coming. Yeah, it's definitely growing in. But I think I'm really going to let it grow in this time. So yeah, guys, so I just wanted to get on here and say hi to everybody, and thanks for tuning into the live. I appreciate you guys for joining. I'm not going to stay too much longer. I just wanted to talk about those few things, and mainly talking about Quartzsite and how much fun it was to get out there and meet all the people that I met this winter. It was a lot, you know, and now that I'm home, it's kind of like a good time to decompress and really reflect on everybody that I met. But it was a good time, and I definitely want to do it again next year. Jay Barrett, I haven't had cable for 12 years, no TV, not even for sports. Wow. Good for you, Jay Barrett. Sarah says, thank goodness I have dreadlocks, can't see my gray. Sarah, Jeepsy, you don't have any gray. But I love your dreads. Oh, Rick. I appreciate you, Rick. How much longer are you going to be down south, Rick? We had a great camping group. Yeah, we had a really great camping group in Quartzsite. And I don't know if you were on when I was talking about that, Sarah. You know, I always say be careful what you ask for because I've been praying to find community out here on the road, and it's all happening. I'm meeting a great community of people, and I love you guys. We're all out here doing our own thing, but helping each other out at the same time. So that's pretty cool. And for those of you that just tuned in, I'm in the middle of washing all my bedding, so that's why it's a disaster back there. But oh well, it happens. Liloni is an awesome hairdresser. Is that the name of your hairdresser, Sarah? Hi, Norma. You know, that's another reason why I want to cut all this off too, because when I'm out on the road, all my hair down here, it just kind of naturally dreads. If I don't comb it out every day, all this just gets knotted up. So yeah, it's time for a change. It's just too much to maintain. Hey, Sarita, no, I had to cancel Alaska. Um, it's definitely, it's not going to happen this year, but I'm going to keep trying to get up there. Just because, you know, I want to be close to mom right now. I want to be within a day's drive in case she needs my help with things and her health and her appointments and things like that. So it's not going to happen this year. You know, we can plan and plan and plan, and then life happens and you just have to roll with it. But yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list. Oh, thanks, Jay Barrett. Yeah, you know, a couple of years ago, my hair grows so fast. And thank you for the compliment. A couple of years ago, well, maybe 5 years ago, I had my hair short. Like I was able to tuck it behind my ears, and it was just to about right here. And yeah, it grows fast. But it's a lot to maintain when you're out here on the road. So, Rick, you are going back to Quartzsite in a week for 3 weeks, then heading home by April. Oh, okay. I forget where you said home was. I don't remember if you said it was Montana? No, I forget. But, Rick, are you planning on coming down next season again? Hope you are. I'm sure we'll, and if you're going to be working the RTR again, that'll be cool to see you then. Bye, Sarah. Yeah, see you soon. Thanks for coming on. And good luck with everything you've got going on. Yeah, Jay Barrett, I don't know if you were on earlier, but I was talking about this hair. One, it's very expensive to be maintaining the color and the cut. And I think I'm getting to the point where I would rather put that money towards the property that I'm looking for. So you can come out and camp with me and share, you know, a campfire, watch the sunsets, all that good stuff. So we'll see. You know, most of the times oh yeah, Denver. That's right, Rick. Cool. Yeah, definitely stay in touch when I do these lives, and email me. Shoot me an email if you want to chat. And actually, Rick, I know you were saying that you're considering selling your home base. So good luck with that. I hope you can make a decision about that and find what works for you. I know you were saying you're maybe getting tired of that area. So good luck to whatever decision you make, and keep in touch. And I'm sure we'll see you at the RTR next year. Next year, if I don't see you before that, somewhere on the road. So yeah, Jay Barrett, it's just, I love it, and it's pretty when I'm traveling. You know, I usually keep it in braids, and in a ponytail, it's easier to keep it clean And, you know, there's no point in styling it when I'm on the road because I'm always out in nature and it just gets in the way, blah, blah, blah. And, but when I'm home, I like to curl it and style it. And yeah, but it's a lot. Oh, so you are planning a month-long trip ending in Bend, Oregon for a concert. Go natural. It shows honesty, confidence, and strength. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I always wonder, you know, and these days, for many years, I dressed for other people, for my husband, for everybody else but me. And now I am definitely dressing and doing things for me. So I'm glad you said that because, yeah, I want to grow out my natural color and I'm still going to style it. It's not like I'm just going to give up and not take care of myself and my appearance. But yeah, anyway, there's bigger things in life to talk about. That's just something that's been on my mind though. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in. If you don't have any more questions for me, Jay Barrett, those traits are something I look for. Oh, that's sweet. I kind of figured that, Jay Barrett. Hey, and how was Quartzsite, by the way? Did you end up going, Jay Barrett? Did you make it to the big RV tent show? I wasn't in the area. Hang on, I need to take a drink of water. After the RTR, I left the area altogether. Last year, I did the Big Tent show, and that was enough for me. It gets so busy in Quartzsite, I just can't deal with it. I ended up going down south to Arizona and Ajo, Arizona. Love it down there. Thanks, Dutchman. And anyway, so I wasn't around for the Big Tent show, so I was just wondering if you ended up making it. And by the way, when I was down in Ajo, Arizona, super cool town down there, I saw this old hotel. It's a historical hotel from the 1800s that is for sale. Oh man, it's so pretty. It has like 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It's got this big wraparound front porch and a nice big covered patio in the back. And oh man, it's like that old Spanish colonial style uh architecture. Anyway, it was for sale for like $500,000. So I've been watching it, not that I could afford that, but man, that would be so amazing to have a historical place like that. Anyway, Jay Barrett, your dad was ill. I missed camping with Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, we'll keep on trying to link up. I'm sure I'm going to link up with you at some point, Jay Barrett, for sure. Think we'd have fun. All right, you guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning into the live. We almost went. It's been 58 minutes. Deb, thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to figure out how to make you a moderator later. Definitely, I'll be prepared for the next live. Even though I have, I'm a small channel right now. So, bye, Cindy. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, as my channel continues to grow, I know I'm going to need, you're funny, Jay Barrett. That's kind of creepy. As the channel continues to grow, I'm sure, we'll have more trolls on here saying things like they do. But for now, I don't have to deal with that because I have great subscribers and people making fabulous comments. So I don't have to worry about that just yet. All right, you guys, have a good night. Stay tuned for another video coming out on Sunday. I try to make that. I've been trying to stay regular with getting videos out there. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. What do you guys vote for live days? I don't know if I'll be able to do it every week, maybe every other week. What do you think about Wednesdays and Thursdays like this around this time? Creepy is a compliment. You're funny, Jay Barrett. You crack me up. You want to be a creep? Anyway, yeah, I really want to get better about doing these lives. So, thanks again, you guys. Have a good night. Peace. Be well. Alias Dunn Waters, Watson High Outdoors. Bye, you guys.